Alright, alright. Is this right? Is this correct?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Handicast, coming to you live from your next door neighbour's house. On today's episode, we have some epic guests with us. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Oh, hello. My name is Cyrus. I'm here to win this shit, and I'm gonna be the best.
Nice to see you, Cyrus.
My name is Luke. I'm tired. Yeah, cool.
Holy shit, the music is loud.
It's loud, isn't it? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Is it too loud?
Oh, I've turned it down a bit.
Luke might be a touch quiet as well.
Am I quiet? I'll turn myself up if I need to.
Turn yourself on.
Turn yourself. Oh.
There you go.
Hey, Luke. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm okay. I'm
Horny?
tired and stuff. Thanks.
Horny at all? Just checking.
Am I what?
Horny. I'm doing a study.
Oh. Not currently.
Not
oh.
currently. We'll try and fix that for you.
Give
Don't
it-
you worry.
I
Give us
really
20 minutes,
don't know.
Luke, and we'll get you there. Well,
Oh,
welcome
Isaac.
to the show, everybody. And it's been a great few days since the last episode. I really hope you enjoyed it, as did we. We massively enjoyed recording. You know, we always love recording Handicast for you. That's why we do it so often. Today, the new guest, Luke the Gamer, also known as Luke the Gamer. He's here to tell us all about himself, as well as not, because he doesn't have to, you can't say everything. We haven't got 19 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've actually reminded me, Isaac, so I'm just going to jump straight in with my first question.
Yeah.
I think everyone's wondering, to be honest.
Everyone
Luke,
is.
how tall are you? That's really what's on everyone's mind at the moment.
At least over 10 centimeters.
He's over 10 centimeters, so
Mhm.
you know we're not talking to some micro man. He's at least baby-sized, possibly more.
At least.
And that's
Yep.
important.
Just
Thank you,
make
Luke. Thank you,
sure
Luke.
if you guys, we like the fan cams that you've been sending us, but we also want to make sure that they're anatomically accurate. Okay, so if you're making fan cams, I'm not saying don't make them, but if you do make them, you've got to make them right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, here at the Handicast, we expect a certain level of quality.
Yep.
And if you don't hold up to that, I don't think you're a real fan.
If you don't want to meet the standards, then you might as well just switch off now. There's no point in watching the rest of this episode, because it's clearly a few levels above what you're able of to imagine.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So obviously, I mean, what's on the roster for today, Isaac? What are some of our topics we're going to talk about?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I thought the
There's actually something that I've been wanting to talk about recently.
that sounds like a great segue.
God damn sons of fucking bitches on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, TikTok's a piece of wang.
What is happening?
Sorry. The bot's having it's playing some parts. That's okay though.
Uh-huh.
God damn sons of bitches on cooking TikTok.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. You cook something delicious. You fry up some bacon, you wrap it in bloody, I don't know, who knows, Cheetos and Takis, and then you deep fry it in your air fryer, and then you put A5 Wagyu on top and blowtorch or some shit. Who fucking knows? You eat it, and you're goddamn. Why can't you fucking describe what it tastes of? Why do you lack the brain cells to describe what something tastes of? Oh, it tastes salty and meaty and no, fucking Jesus! They'll just fucking do some inane goddamn facial expression to the camera, And you're meant to just ascertain everything from that. Fuck off. Describe it, you pussy. Oh, Jesus, I'm actually really angry. I'm fucking
If it,
furious.
if it is chicken, you just say, "I taste like chicken,"
Tastes
and
like chicken.
that's it. That's all you have to do.
Tastes like chicken.
Like chicken.
That's the bare minimum that we expect around here. You know, we do expect quality, as we've said. Not to reiterate the point, but we expect quality. And if you're making food and you're not giving us quality content, then what's the point of making the content? That's all I'm saying. That's all we say around here, around.
Literally, just goddamn
Okay.
fucking Spice King. Tell me what it tastes of. Tell me how spicy it is. Some fucking. Your reaction is just you opening your eyes wider. Fucking stupid. Oh, if I saw him, I don't even know.
Yeah, everyone
I'd be
thinks it's
angry
gonna
at
be
him.
epic meal time. It's just not on. Not everyone can be an epic meal time.
Jesus. They're cringe meal times. That's what they are, Luke.
Yeah.
Cringe meal time.
You can say
Oh,
that
I
again.
actually need to calm down. God.
Well, have you got a drink? Have you got a drink with you, Cyrus? What are you drinking?
Yeah, I'm drinking some. We're actually sponsored. I'm drinking a Hobgoblin Ruby beer.
Thank you very much to our Hobgoblin sponsors.
Thank you to all you hobs
for
out
your
there.
continued support of the Handicast. It really means a lot, and it allows us to keep on making these quality episodes for the viewers. Thanks very much, Hobgoblin.
What out there infuriates you, Luke?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of stuff to complain about.
Maybe is there something to do with programming?
GNU Linux.
Luke is actually 35% computer for the folks at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. I've had a lot of stuff to complain about programming in tech stuff.
Yeah, go for it. Lay your rage out.
This is a great place, Luke, to talk about everything that's going wrong in the world right now.
You know what annoys you about Python?
Python 2, man, it's still they won't stop using it. These criminals, I swear.
What's the latest version of Python?
Not 2.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
that really
Is it
grinds
3?
my
It
gears.
is 3.
Yeah, Luke, you're getting me angry here. Use the latest version of Python, not Python 2.
All these legacy
Is
applications.
is it boomers? Is it cringe boomers?
Yeah, it's all these cringe boomers running their tools in 2 and not porting it to 3. Grr.
Luke, go harder. Can you name any names?
Everyone.
Everyone.
That's what
Everyone
I've did.
over the age of 50.
Yep, that's it.
Damn
I've said it
straight.
today.
Well, Luke, for our blind viewers, can you explain what the difference is between Python 2 and Python 3 is, please, for the blind viewers, you know?
It is Pride Month, so also for the gay viewers.
Oh, okay. Well, the difference is one's easier to use, but it's also a massive piece of shit. So
Right.
yeah,
But
that's
why?
the trade-off.
But why?
Because there's no proper type casting shit and stuff like that and blah, and yeah, it's not strict enough. That's why.
I see.
That's why you should be using Python 3 or 4 or whatever.
Yeah, Python 10.
Python 10. Damn, Daniel.
I thought it was called.
Back in the
I thought it was called.
getting into Python 3
called
too.
Python X. That's a little
on a
joke
completely,
for
That's a little joke for the-
millennials watching.
On a completely unrelated note, I went to post something in the post box today, and I pushed it in, and then I walked away from the post box, and then because of the angle of the post box, it was they angled the slot upwards, and it didn't go all the way in, and it fell out the post box onto the floor, and I was just kind of standing there looking at it fall on the floor.
And you had to
Some
go back
people-
and sort of push it back into the
I
post box.
had to go back in and push it properly into the post boxes in upwards
What an
angle. And
inconvenience.
some people
damn
walking
it.
across the road saw me, and it was a boomer cringe moment.
bet they
was,
were
it was a
judging you.
massive yeah,
They were
yeah.
like, look at this idiot, can't can't even post on there.
Yeah,
It's the goddamn letterbox's fault.
God's sake, they need to make it should be illegal for any post boxes to be upward slanted on the opening. It needs to be downward slanted. Everyone who made an upward slanted post box needs to be executed immediately.
Mm.
Now that
No,
does
I
raise an
absolutely
interesting
agree.
point as well, because why would they ever make an upward slanting post box? It's a great question.
I think it might help short people post letters because they have to put it upwards anyway.
I see.
But as a counterpoint to that, why do short people deserve to be able to send letters?
True. If only Ben was here.
If only Ben was here. Ben's our resident short person here in the Handicast studio. We're currently recording in Kazakhstan.
In the
It's very
capital.
hot. Oh God, what was I going to say? I can't remember. It was fuck. What were you saying, Luke?
We was talking about post boxes.
Oh yeah. I remember. One time years ago, probably a decade ago, roughly. I lost my phone. And I tried to call it, and eventually someone answered. And it turns out that someone had sort of found it on the street and decided to put it in a fucking post box, and it had been just sent to a post office.
What?
And we had to drive like 50 fucking minutes to pick up my phone from this random post office.
Why did they just put it in a post box?
I don't know, but I suppose it's better than smashing it up.
Yeah, could have been
And I
worse.
guess,
You know, they had an idea. They were like, oh, maybe they'll just send it back to him using this new electronic fangled machinery. Maybe it was an old person, and they've just thought, oh my god, it's a phone. It'll figure its way
Probably
back
a
home.
fucking ancient person. 90-year-old.
Yeah.
And they tried to put it in the post box, but they didn't realize the post box was slanted up, and the phone
Why,
dropped.
it fell
That's
out?
why the screen was
Oh
cracked.
my god.
Yeah. And then the screen cracked. And then people across the street looked at them and were like, oh, you're stupid. Oh, come on. They're just old, and the post box slants upwards for some reason. Or downwards.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
It was upwards.
Upwards.
Yeah, this is what I've been fighting for. Like, this is the real issue.
Were you the old lady that lived in the shoe?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Luke, be honest, have you ever lived in a shoe in your life?
Well,
During any period?
not in my official capacity that I can recall.
Right. Sounds a bit like you're dodging the question there, but I understand. Just the most
He's a
I've used,
typical politician.
I've been getting some emails recently, Luke, and they've been like, that Luke, he seems like a bit of a politician.
Yeah.
Seems like he's been living in a shoe for a bit. And to be honest, the Handicast, we might present ourselves as a free and loving space, but we want the truth more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has this all been? Is this all a game to you, Luke? Is this all a game to you?
God fucking damn it, Luke.
To try and get on the Handicast? Have you just been doing this all along?
No, but I do take this extremely seriously. I will, go ahead and reconsider these, and
No, there's no
come back
place
with
for
these facts.
sarcasm on this podcast, Luke. No,
Absolutely.
we won't
No,
have
I understand.
we won't have guests that undermine each other.
Actually, there's something that I've been meaning to tell you about, Isaac.
Huh?
The truth is, Luke actually blackmailed me to get on the podcast.
Is this true, Luke?
He said he had pictures of me.
Huh?
Well, I mean, as you're aware, I had difficulty sending that mail as in my previous story, so that is,
That mail
not
was
an
a death
accurate
threat to
claim.
me. Written out in like clipped out newspapers and shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, how could I have sent the mail when it fell out the letterbox? That because of the upward slanted, so that's.
Yeah, you just gave up. It fell out and you just like, yeah, fuck. I guess I'm just not gonna bother.
This is a really interesting development for the Handicast community. I'm sure that they will agree that this is not something that they would have envisaged when they started this podcast. And to be honest, neither did I.
If I'm completely honest, I believe that I don't remember. What's the point? God fucking damn it. Monkey noises. Monkey noises. Ooh. Exactly.
That's a monkey noise.
Hey guys, that's very impressive.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
God, sorry. I just was really angry that I both had forgotten what I was going to say and completely dragged the conversation to a focal point. The camera was focused on me. I had a moment to shine, and I fucking lost it. And I was like, God, I have to keep this entertaining. And I just broke down and commanded monkey noises.
It's fine. We all get to that point. I think it's a really important point to raise.
I think I saved it.
It's a completely normal thing to do.
Yeah. You got to. I think we're all okay with you expressing expressing the emotions.
Thank you so much, guys. I mean, it is Pride Month, so I thank you so much for being so accepting.
It's what we do.
Because I was just so worried for that moment where I was just like, God damn, I'm just gonna fumble it. It's like the ball's been passed to me. I called for the ball to be passed to me. I said, pass that ball, and you threw it, and I goddamn didn't catch it at all.
Yep.
And I was so terrified because that's the bit that people are gonna. They're gonna go into comments right now and say, if I hadn't have saved that just then at the very end, would you have unsubscribed? Because you guys, you're going to see that everyone would have unsubscribed.
I believe that they would have.
Jesus, my heart rate's fucking 130.
Well,
you need to go easy on the monkey noises.
I think we need to take things back a notch. We need to calm things down, chill things out. Right. We've had quite a tense start to this podcast, and I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to, bring the levels down, bring everything back, bring peace back into the world instead of drawing things apart, getting angry at Spice King and Python 3. These are all great things to be annoyed about, but we've got to have some light in the darkness. I think is the saying that they say here in Kazakhstan.
Obviously, we're translating it to English.
Well, if you're listening to this right now, you're able to understand Kazakhstanese. If this just sounds like English to you, it's not. I promise you, it's not.
Yeah, Kazakhstanian is vastly different from English. Yeah. I don't know any fucking lick of English. Wait, let me try and do a bit of English. Hello. Cup of tea. That's about all I can do.
Sausage roll.
Let me try.
Sausage roll.
Let me try. Okay, I'm gonna try. Je n'ai pas parce que il y a les je ne sais quoi les français.
That was really good. That was you pulled off the accent really well, the English accent, I think.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
I mean, also another one is was ist dein Lieblingsfach? That's
mein Lieblingsfach ist Deutsch und mein Handy ist naturalisch.
I can tell you guys did your GCSE
practical
high grades.
Thank you very much, guys.
Did you guys hear about that football player whose heart exploded?
Yeah, and it was really to get serious with everyone. I think what the media did was absolutely awful. They just tried to get loads of.
Did they report on it?
Well, they didn't cut away or anything.
They didn't report on it.
They just kept on showing more and more, and the players.
You say that, Isaac, but
and everything,
people get video in 9/11.
Yeah. That
I
is
think
true.
it's just recording history.
It's definitely a historical moment, I
It's
think.
safe to say that that football player got 9/11. I think I can say that with confidence.
Yeah.
Does that mean every recording of everything ever is just recording history? If you take that viewpoint.
Oh.
100%.
Now that opens a very interesting paradox, I think, Luke, because if it's history that you're recording, then are you even in the present?
Yes, I think so. I think you are I think you're automatically in the present.
Yeah, but if you're recording history, then were you ever in the present, or was it all just history?
No, I think you're in the present when you record it.
Yeah, but if it all is history,
You, yeah.
What if someone records yourself recording the history? Then are you in the history?
Okay, here's a question. If theoretically, if 5 minutes ago I pissed and shitted my pants,
as we all do.
Yes.
but theoretically, obviously,
I mean, as we all theoretically do.
theoretically have done,
Yeah.
then should I go and change my pants and trousers? For those who aren't in Kazakhstan, pants means pantaloons, or trousers means
Trouserloons.
Trouserloons. And so, essentially, should I go and change my pants and trousers? Or is that just ancient history when I shit my pants? Theoretically.
Theoretically, yeah. It's one that the comments should know, I think, about theoretically.
Commenters, should I change my pants? Or is that just ancient history and it shouldn't define me anymore?
Yeah, I think we really need probably if comments are going to pull through on this one and get us some real good
Yeah, we're going to need
insights
some
on this.
answers.
I mean, from what I can see, it's like theoretically, historically theoretical of the present past. But I'm just kind of going off theory here, so we're really going to need the backup. The backup
Too
in the
many
comment section.
random words.
What? Who's talking?
Oh, a young child has joined the call.
What are they saying? Oh my god!
He sounds like a chainsaw.
Is that the theoretical history of the past, like the
That
ghost?
is, if I'm honest, that is the theoretical shitting my pants.
Oh, that should help the insight in the comment section. So,
Yeah, it might not be that theoretical if I'm honest, comment section. Would you guys, like,
Nah.
would you have your testicles removed and your ball sack removed for £1 million?
Yeah, why not? It's £1 million, isn't it?
£1 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I don't even
Luke,
need them that bad.
probably not.
You don't think you think that the chance of you having kids is more valuable than £1 million?
Nah, because you could.
You
could just prepare,
if you put
couldn't
it that way,
you could just freeze it.
Oh, that's also very true. I guess I didn't even think about that.
You just freeze it, chop it, pop it, lock it, bop it.
Imagine if you froze your penis, you could grate it like cheese.
Yeah.
yeah.
It'd be like a truffle.
Oh.
Put some shavings over pasta.
I think it would go well, in my opinion.
And then a TikTok fucking creator could eat the fucking penis shavings and just make a fucking face in the camera and not tell you what it tastes of.
Yeah, it'll be all the way
stupid.
All the way on TikTok food reviews, so just be using it constantly.
So I tried that penis shaving trend. And I just shaved a third of the head of my penis, and wow, I tell you what, it really brought out everything in the pasta.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, Nick Giovanni here. Trying some A5 Wagyu grated penis.
Well, I'm trying to find something that would really tickle all of our pickles.
Mm.
Oh yes, did you see? So obviously right now this is very topical. But right now there's the G7 summit going on in Cornwall.
Cornwall?
Yep, in Cornwall.
Is it actually happening in Cornwall?
Yep.
Bruh.
And Boris Johnson, as everyone else had to, he had to get there. But he flew in a plane from, well, I'm assuming London to Cornwall. He flew in a plane to talk about climate and the environment from London to Cornwall. About 5 hours drive away.
He's
I
just that base.
was wondering where this was going. Yeah, you went to talking. It's like, you know what? Fuck the environment. What's the point? I'll be dead before it gets that bad anyway. That is funny.
It's unbelievable.
Boris Johnson's a bit fat, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a bit big.
He's better though. Better than when he was.
He should. Oh, I want him to get really fat.
You should feed him.
Yeah. Next time I see him in Cornwall, I'll feed him some of the. I'm gonna feed him apricots. Until he gets nice and fat. Come on, Boris, have another apricot. Oh, well, of course, I actually do not know if I can eat another apricot because, obviously, the apricots, they're filling my stomach. And, no, Boris, just eat another apricot. And I'll just pick it up and I'll just put it in his mouth and he'll eat it.
It's like, the apricots, they don't fit inside my mouth anymore. I'm absolutely full.
No, Boris, just here you go. Just have another apricot. Just here comes the apricot.
I can't do this anymore. There's too much apricots.
Just one more apricot, Boris. Just one more.
I really cannot. I'm sorry.
Come
I'm sorry,
on, Boris.
Cyrus.
Just one more apricot.
There's no room anymore inside me for apricots.
I think you could manage one more apricot, Boris.
I don't think I
Until he's just this fat apricot man. And like whenever anyone sees him, they just lob apricots at him.
So what's the exact end goal here? There's got to be a master plan to this.
I think I want him to hit 150 kilograms.
Yeah.
Apart from that.
Oh, apart from that, it might make him a better prime minister.
Okay. So
a healthy appreciation of apricots might put his brain in gear.
Well, do we think that he doesn't like apricots?
Mm.
What do you think?
Do you reckon,
viewers,
put in the comments below. Do you think Boris Johnson likes apricots? And do you like apricots?
That's another important question as well. Me personally, I quite like them.
Not to call your professionalism into question here, but I don't know. It sounds a bit suspicious to me that you specifically want to make the most the leader of the UK addicted to apricots to push your apricot agenda with your apricot supply chains. It just seems
Luke,
a bit.
I knew you'd bring this up, Luke. And just because me and Isaac invest heavily in apricot farms doesn't mean we have any kind of apricot agenda. It's not as though the Prime Minister eating lots of apricots would mean apricots would sell massively in the UK and we'd make fortunes. We're just apricot enthusiasts.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all there is to it.
Also known as apricots. We just like the taste, the texture, and the mouthfeel of apricots.
So,
I've got something interesting. Have you you know Kim Kardashian? Have you heard the name before?
I've only met her a couple of times.
Yep. We're on friendly.
Oh yeah, I mean, you and her, you're always Snapchatting,
Yep. We
helping her through the divorce, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm helping both of them really. You know, they both have a shoulder to cry on. But have you seen today? She had a car done. You know, it's a beautiful car normally. It's a Lamborghini Urus. You know, a really nice car.
If I'm honest, I don't know.
It's the big 4x4 Lamborghini.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Covering Lamborghini in cozy Skims fabric.
Yep, and she's covered it in carpet, and it just looks so bad, and I just don't understand why you'd want to do it. Because imagine it in the rain. That's the big thing, you know.
Is that even professionally done, or did you just glue it on?
I sincerely doubt she did it, even if it wasn't professionally done. I cannot imagine that Kim Kardashian did it. The pictures in Maine, I'll see if you want to show the viewers at home.
Oh god, I don't know how to do that. They can Google it.
What in the world has happened to the interior? Like, oh my god, they did the interior as well.
She's just ruined such a nice car.
Wait, but she's put fur over the number plates.
Oh, you don't have to have them in America. It's not as big of a thing there as here.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, and the interior.
You only have to have a reverse number plate, I think, in America, or just a one on the front or the back. I think. If you're American and you're watching this right now, could you let us know if I'm correct in the comments below, if it's important to have one? But it's just...
Won't it just get so dirty?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I think she might need to put the license plate on there because I don't see it. You know, there's not one on the front or...
Yeah, I do not see the license plate at all, really.
But
Justin Bieber's custom roll rice was even weirder.
Oh, his is weird, but at least it's not covered in fur.
I mean, the thing is, I can't even... I'm sort of trying to mentally process this because if you have the fur on the outside, it'll like get mouldy with the rain, and like dust and dirt will get kicked up and get stuck in it from the road and stuff. And then, but if you have it on the inside, spilling a single drink or food or whatever, and it would just be stained and full of crumbs and ruined.
Yeah.
There's no... Neither. They're both terrible ideas.
Yeah.
I suppose
Incredible.
she has the funds to get it constantly cleaned. Or
she'll just never drive it.
I think it's just a publicity stunt thing. It's probably just going to be something.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
That just goes in like a shop.
It is like a brand of fur.
Yeah.
Skims cozy fabric.
That's her fashion line.
Yeah, so it is mostly a publicity stunt.
But it's painful to look at.
Oh, and she's put the fabric over the vents. I don't know if they are real air intakes. They might not be.
Yeah, she has. Yeah.
God, these influencers. God.
I bet Kim Kardashian, if she ate something on camera, she wouldn't describe what it tasted of. Goddamn bastard.
Well, I don't think she'd eat. I don't think she does eat.
Maybe not,
I think,
to be fair.
wasn't it? I think it was. I don't think it was her. I think it was one of them at the start of lockdown where they were trying to sympathise with the public for being locked in the houses, and
Ellen
she has like
DeGeneres.
a billion square foot mansion to go around.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. The one I remember specifically was Ellen DeGeneres, because I think she even cried on camera
Did she?
as a fucking
Oh my God.
multi-millionaire in this crazy huge fucking mansion. It's just like, holy shit, for real.
Yeah. And then they all recorded that.
Imagine all.
Yeah,
the
imagine that's
people.
a song. Yeah. Oh God. I think that the pandemic, I think, is a topic for another episode of the Handicast. It's not something we can cover in the next 5
Well, the
minutes.
pandemic is history,
It is.
and we've got to wait until we're historians.
Yeah. I think we will need to get the resident historian Miles in for the historical episode.
Yeah, we'll bring in a special guest, Miles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he can tell us all about the pandemic.
Expert insights.
Well, I
Well, the
think
pandemic really affected cheese production.
I think, guys.
God damn it, Miles.
I think this is a great place to end the
Can I just say this? I've just found an article, and it says that in praise of ellipsis, British grown apricots.
Aww.
So we can actually feed Boris Johnson apricots day and night, and it'll barely be environmentally unfriendly.
Apricots for the English. That's all I'm saying. And on that note, I think is a great place to end. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Handicast, the second of the new reformed Handicast. And I'm sure there won't be another 3-year wait in between episodes. You know, I think we're hitting our stride now.
It absolutely are.
We're getting out the blocks. You know. Is there anything you'd like to say, everybody?
Okay, there is just one thing I want to say, just real quick before the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, basically, it's just this little thing. It's essentially just a threat. If you make a video where you eat food and don't describe what it tastes of, I'm going to kill you. I just want to throw that out there.
Okay.
This is a real threat. It's not a joke. It's not any kind of humorous, sarcastic event. Pure seriousness. I'll actually just commit murder.
The same goes for anyone producing post boxes with an upward slants with way too long and cold.
Wow, we've really made a bit of a hateful podcast today.
I think we really have.
I believe it's fully justified. You
No,
know,
but
everyone
absolutely
agrees.
justified.
Everyone agree with us.
It's all historical as well, so.
You know, on that, make sure to leave your historical present history, archival, video, quantum theories in, you know, as we mentioned in the discussions. So.
In the comments below.
Yeah.
And make sure you play the podcast to your grandparents. They'll love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks very much for listening.